All right, good morning. Um, Happy Veterans Day, and hopefully you guys enjoyed getting a chance to look at that two panda evidence yesterday. It's amazing to me how much evidence there really was, and the variety of information that it supported. It's kind of interesting to see like how some supports the relationship to the red panda, some reports that supports the relationship to the bears, and then there's some that's kind of in the middle there. I was looking at your arguments, and they're all solid arguments using some different pieces of evidence. So what you guys are going to do is finish up the tale of the two pandas today, looking at each other's arguments that you put into the slide deck, and then kind of looking at some additional evidence to come up with a final explanation from that, and looking at how it compares to some of what some of the scientists are saying. You do have a knowledge probe. It's on the eText link on the Google Classroom. Remember, I figured that out. I showed you guys how to do that in the daily video on Monday, so hopefully you've taken a look at that. If not, please do so, and I'll show you again here today. So this is what you're going to do today, is look at this slide deck. So you'll need to open that, and when you open it, it'll look like this, where you have the different summaries that you guys did in your breakout rooms at the end of class yesterday. So when you look at them, you've got information about what number they were. If I have a wrong number on there, please change it when you get on. I was kind of doing my best guess based on how I sorted you out. So you'll open this up, and then you'll also open up your Tale of Two Pandas that you started to work on. And this is where we left off yesterday, okay? Was you filled in your slide with information about your group's justification for where you fell on the number line in terms of if it was the giant panda being more closely related to the bears, that was at end of number 1, and then the giant pandas being more closely related to the red panda is over here at number 10, and all the numbers in between, where 5 was that it fell right in the middle, okay? So what you're going to do is summarize the claim. So like kind of what were they thinking? What evidence did they use that was similar to yours? What evidence did they use that was different? And what questions, if you could, would you possibly ask that group? Unfortunately, we didn't have time to go through that today, but we may have some time on Friday that you can take a look and ask some of these questions if we get to it. But you're just going to kind of compare what this group said to what your group said. The claim falls in line with the number. So like what animal or where they're most related and what technique is that. Then what you're going to do is there's some new evidence this year. So you're going to observe this evidence and kind of summarize what claim this evidence supports. And so again, for the claim, what we're thinking and referring to is who they're more closely related to. Remember that we're really trying to figure out, is it claim A, that they're more closely related to bears, claim B, that they fall right here in the middle, or claim C, that they're more closely related to the red panda. Claim B would be that they're equally related to the red panda and the bear. Okay, so you're looking at those two things as you're going through this. So as you move down, you'll fill in this chart by looking at your slides. Then you're going to look at this additional evidence. And so you're going to say, what's the claim? That it fits A, closer to bears, B, equal between bears and pandas, or C, pandas. And then you're going to say why. So if you need to make them bigger, go ahead and click on them and make them bigger. You can adjust the size of these by just clicking on them and editing it. If you've got editing rights to your document. You'll do the same thing with each set of evidence and summarize what evidence it's telling you in regards to the panda's relationship to the red panda and the bear. There's a final video to watch. It's like 5 minutes about the fuzzy origins of the giant panda, and then you're going to make a final explanation. Again, your claim is going to be either that it's A, closely related to bears, B, equally related to bears and pandas, or C, closely related to the red panda. And you need to make sure that you support it with the evidence that was gathered all the way through. Okay? And then use your reasoning about natural selection and evolution that we've been talking about with this. You can also go back and look at your whale evolution. I put the notes for that that we talked about in your on the Google Classroom in the notes section. So let me show you that. So here's notes from class. So if you click on this folder, I'll continue to add the notes here as we do them. And so I added the whale evolution notes here today. So this is the whale evolution part 3 notes. These were the notes on the embryology around the whales. The other thing, just to kind of show you here on the Google Classroom, this will show up for you at midnight. This is the e-text on the speciation. When you click that, it'll take you right here. So you might have to click like your, oh, it's logged me out. You might have to click your email to get into the textbook, like just to give it permission. But it'll take you right to the section that you need to read. And then you've got the template, so you'll probably have to go through these things. The template is here. So here's your knowledge probe template to fill in. That's the assignment. This part is not really assignment, it's just a reading. It's just the way that when it talks to Google Classroom, it pushes it out. So mine gives me the list of names. It doesn't show me the textbook, but you'll be able to see it when you get there. For you guys, it just takes you directly to the section, okay? Mine is just different. I don't know why. Anyways, I hope that that helps and that you are comfortable with what you're doing. And if you need help or if you have questions, shoot me an email throughout the course of the day, and I'll be here. All right. Have a great day. I'll see you on Friday.